Ngāti Hauā Mahi Trust, the organisation that exists today, was formed with iwi, Ngāti Hauā, coming together with the Matamata Piako community. It was about employment, it was about training, and it was about working with our rangatahi. And so we were already a charitable trust, and if I'm being honest, back then I didn't know what a social enterprise was. We knew that if we were going to get going, instead of us buying plants, we should grow them because we had the staff, and what we found is we got known for the quality of work that we're doing, and what we're finding now is just in the past year that the social outcomes are coming from that.
A little bit of another string to our bow in terms of what we do within our trust, in terms of helping those people that wouldn't otherwise be able to get jobs, that we give them jobs here.
Statistically, for Māori, we are in the high end of all those negative expectations for our people. That's the realities of our lives. What they don't highlight is actually the social connectedness, the way that we work as an iwi, our whakapapa in terms of connectedness to each other, our marae and all those good things. What we wanted to do was actually address the training issues. So we knew if we're going to make a difference, if they're not working in school, you've got to get them focused on something else. Our vision for our trust is tiaki manakitia te tangata, tiaki manakitia te taiao. Grow our people, grow our environment, take care of them, support them. So we work a lot in collaboration with people that are expertise in the area. And I think that's a real key thing for the trust. We now know how to grow a really good plant. We've gone from growing 50,000 plants to where now, next year, I've got orders of up to needing 100,000 plants.
Essentially, the biggest thing is that no one gets hurt. That's what it's about. That's why we do this at the beginning. So when you walk in there, you're conscious of the step that you're taking.
The trustees chose to be a charitable trust, based on the strategic planning of that time period. So that was like 2012, 2013. What we're doing at the moment, so we are a social enterprise. Where are we going to evolve to, or do we? This is the first year, we're going into 2017, where we've gone from a little nursery to a big one. In terms of choosing the structure that we're going to move forward with, we're right in the thick of things right now as in making that decision. I think one of the highlights for me is the pride that I have that this is making a difference for our iwi, and a sustainable difference from the different people that are employed within the trust. So we don't just have Ngāti Hauā working for us at the moment, we have a young crew, and they can take that skill back to their iwi, and basically they could set up something like this for their own marae, for their own hapu, for their own whānau. Why wouldn't I be proud? Because we're making that difference, and I know it's going to be a succession for other differences. Our goal at the end of the day is actually to be able to go on and do environment management plans and actually make a difference at the individual owner level, and those relationships with Fonterra and with Department of Conservation and different farmers, individual farmers. We'd like to build on that because we all need to work together to actually be moving forward.
People make any organisation, but we've been able to get alongside various organisations, the Waikato River Authority, Mercury Energy, Waipa District Council has been very good to us, Waikato Regional Council has also assisted us. So we've made relationships and partnerships with those various organisations and do the environmental work that we've been able to maintain.
One of the things that I've really appreciated and I've learnt along the way is that we do our tuakana teina model, those ones that are older, looking after the younger, and that we learn from those young people as well as while we're teaching them. So I think in terms of leadership, I believe everybody has the capacity to be a leader. There are things that we know that we can teach really well, but there are things that you need to go to university to learn. So it's finding the balance every step of the way with what we're doing. From all the kaimahi, we know how to grow a plant, how to plant a plant, how to look after that plant and maintain it. We know how to prepare a site. But I'm also now looking at areas where we can actually grow that expertise as in other environments, like pest control up at Ngākawa. We're looking at taking on subcontracting work, as in with big businesses. so that we actually can be doing work in those environments.
Ambitions looking forward to continue on developing where we are now. Financially, we are now in a sound position that we haven't been for a number of years. We're getting the contracts to do work. People are impressed with the work and the jobs that we do and finish, and the growing of the plants and everything else that we do towards that. So it's a matter of building on that into the future.
I don't believe we need to be experts in everything, but I do want to support our marae having their own little developments happening, and our church and our community having spaces. So if we create ourselves to be that kind of umbrella safety net for those spaces, it could be other little businesses doing something that they specialise in. But I do think we can be a supportive vehicle for others to get going. If I was looking for a wish list for moving into the future for our trust, money's always good, and I have no problem asking people, can you help us? And actually just support, as in maybe it's networking. We're always trying to, you have to balance the fact that on a daily basis we have to just get on with the work. And then, like Tamapi and I, we're not like 40-hour a week people. We're working in the weekends, we're making phone calls, we're trying to jack things up and change things around and always moving. So it would actually be about being able to network with the right people that could actually support us to keep the vision of the trust going.